Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwigg. I am done my fast and I am coming to you to tell you all about it. So, first off, let me just say, I'm wearing my jersey for the Humboldt Broncos in support of the Humboldt Broncos. In case you haven't heard, the Humboldt Broncos are a junior hockey team. From Humboldt, Saskatchewan. They were in a major crash a few days ago, and 14 of the kids, young adults, were killed. 14 were critically injured, and one person walked away. The person of the man in the semi-truck that ran into them walked away. It's been something that's been a little bit close to home for me. My Humboldt is an extremely small town. It's just east of Saskatoon, and there's only 6,000 people in that town. That's where my family is from. I think my great-great-grandparents settled there years ago. So anyways, I still have lots of family there. Nobody in my family, who are, by the way, all huge into hockey, nobody in my family was in the accident. But it just still hits kind of close to home. Anyways, today, it's been plastered all over Facebook and stuff to wear your jerseys in support of the Humboldt Broncos. And I happen to have an actual Humboldt Broncos jersey that I bought about 12, 15 years ago. I was really touched, moved by the amount of support that's out there for them right now. As you guys, I think, are aware, I am in British Columbia, which is 2 provinces over from Saskatchewan, and we're talking about Canada here, in case you didn't catch that. And this is, our whole country is wrapped up in this accident. There are so many teens that are on buses all the time, and I don't know, it's just, it's tragic. So many lives were taken. Anyways, today is wear your jersey day. I went into town earlier and to drop my truck off at Ford, and everybody was wearing their jerseys. Everybody. It was unbelievable. I was driving there. People on the streets, walking on the streets, are wearing their jerseys. I'm seeing people in other vehicles wearing their jerseys. I got into Ford, and no kidding, I walked into their service station. I don't know why there were so many employees in there at the moment, and there were customers. It was hard to distinguish who was who because everyone was wearing a jersey. There must have been 16 people there wearing jerseys. The next place of business that I had to stop at, everybody was wearing their jerseys. It's just been really unbelievable. Okay, enough with that. I got news about my fast. What I learned. I am really excited about something. I gotta get over this. Okay, peeps, getting myself together. Okay, so I just made myself a protein shake. My fast ended yesterday at noon, but I'm a little bit excited about this protein shake right now. Oh, I forgot to take a picture of it for my food log. It is unbelievably thick. Look at this. This is a root beer milkshake. I have some root beer sweet drops that I put into here. My protein powder, and I was kind of making the same that Keto Connect did with their blueberry smoothie that they had online the other day. I didn't want blueberries in it, so I just used my protein powder and some cream cheese, 2 ounces of cream cheese, and made it into a root beer flavor. But they commented on their site, on their, why can't I talk right now? They commented on Mega commented that if you add some xanthan gum to it, you could thicken it up and make a milkshake, more of a milkshake. I have xanthan gum here. I bought it like a long time ago, 6 months ago, thinking I would use it in some recipes and stuff because it was called for in one recipe. But this makes it like a real milkshake. I can't get over the texture of it. There's so many videos out there, especially the keto ones, that they say things like, oh yeah, it's the best chocolate chip cookie that you'll taste. It's like the real thing, and you make it, and it's so not the real thing. This tastes like, it's thick like a milkshake from McDonald's that you would get from McDonald's. I'm just like, oh. I stopped drinking it so I can take a picture as soon as I'm done with you guys. So, my fast ended yesterday at noon. I learned a lot about my mind and body connection. I learned that previous to the fast, I was thinking that every time I thought of food, I should eat something, because it would usually be around the 4-hour mark. And maybe that was something telling me that I was hungry. I learned that during this fast that I don't have any physical hunger whatsoever. I could have taken that fast longer, and I think I mentioned in my last video that I was thinking of doing it for 4 days, and I decided not to because I haven't, up until yesterday, after I broke my fast, I hadn't watched any videos that talked about anything longer than 3-day fast. So that's not really true. I did hear that Matt and Mega from Keto Connect did a 4-day fast, and I was seriously considering that, but I hadn't heard anything saying when does it become dangerous, when like what's truly a healthy fast, and then what isn't, like what is too long. Anyways, after I broke my fast, I ended up watching a video where they were talking about like 10-day fasts. And oh, damn, I could have done this longer. But I did decide to stop at noon yesterday after it was 84 hours. And the reason I decided to stop then was because I originally set my goal to do 3 days, which is 72 hours, something like that. And I wanted a sense of accomplishment, I guess is what it is. I wanted to know that I had done it and I had finished it, instead of carrying it on and then maybe one day not doing it and having that feeling of failure. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I wanted to know that I had accomplished this and I had done what I said I was going to do. That being said, the longer term fasts can be done, or should be done, I don't know what the right word is for that, every 3 months. So, in 3 months, I may push to a 5-day fast. Like I told you, my mind-body connection, I learned a lot. I learned that I still have a lot of head hunger. Day 2 of my fast was very difficult on me. It isn't very difficult. I had more thoughts about food than any other time. And I would have to go, okay, stop. How am I feeling? I'm not hungry. Get it out of my head. And I had to do that a lot. Yesterday was my last day, and I really didn't have a lot of thoughts of food. I would, anytime I heard my husband in the kitchen. I would when I was cooking him dinner, because I did cook him dinner last night. But any other time, I didn't really have any thoughts or feeling toward food. So the day before, I really worked hard on the whole up here thing, and I think, now, not that I'm going to kick that in one day, a lifetime of screwed up head, but I think it really helped me. So uploading my videos. I'm having a really hard time uploading my videos to YouTube. It took me like 2 days to upload my first video, which was 2 videos ago. It took me another 2 days to upload the video that I just posted just before starting this one. So I'm going to try and get this one on pretty quickly, but we will see. So, do I have to tell you anything else about the fast? So, so I started eating. Okay, so my next 3 days are going to be mostly shakes and fat bombs. The whole purpose is to get my fat up, which I said in a previous video I was going to gradually bring my fats up. I didn't do that. I jumped right into it. I'm at like 80% fat. I think my first day was 18% protein and 7% carbs, something like that. I log everything into MyFitnessPal, and it kind of bugs me that it doesn't, I can't push a button and it doesn't automatically deduct the fiber from the carbs, so you don't get net carbs. So I was really good. I was really good with my my diet the first day. The fat is so high that because it's my understanding, let me know if I'm wrong, that it takes about 6 weeks to become fat adapted. I've never done keto for 6 weeks, so I don't think I've ever been properly fat adapted, and I want to do this right this time. So the idea is that your body starts to use the fats as energy, which is the ketones. So after about 6 weeks, your body becomes fat adapted, which means if you reduce the amount of fat that you're eating, your body will start to use the fat on you for energy. And that's where I want to get to. So, right now my calories are pretty dense because the fat is so high in the things that I'm making and the shakes that I'm making. But like I said, for 6 weeks, I will continue to do that. During the fast, I forgot to tell you, during the fast, I lost 9.8 pounds in the 84 hours. I lost almost 3 pounds a day, and or over 3 pounds a day in some cases. And but I do expect to put some of that back on. However, I stepped on the scale this morning and was totally expecting a weight gain because of the water weight, right? Like you lose a lot of water when you do a fast or a strict diet like that. And I still lost more weight. So that was a real surprise. Now, the reason I think I probably lost weight still, now how much did I lose? So I lost 0.6 of a pound, 0.6. But I think I lost weight still because I was replenishing my electrolytes with that apple cider vinegar drink that I would have every single morning of my fast. So it was apple cider vinegar, cream of tartar, Himalayan salt, and cayenne pepper. And I would have that every morning. And so maybe I replaced enough of my salts. I don't know. Or maybe tomorrow I'll get on the scale and we'll have gained. We'll see. The other thing I plan on doing is kind of cycling my calories. I want to do high and low days, and that will correspond with my intermittent fasting. When I first jumped into this and heard about the intermittent fasting, I thought it was something you did every day. And according to the videos I've been watching, again, Thomas DeLauer, if I haven't already said it, I'm just like binging on his videos because they are so good. But so he says you should be doing intermittent fasting about 3 days a week. So that's what I plan on doing. I do plan on mixing it up. I'm not going to say that it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or, I'm not going to do that. I want to mix it up so that I guess I want to keep my body guessing what it's doing. So he also says in his videos that you want to get in a lot of calories. You don't want your body to get used to having only 800 calories, because then that's all it's ever going to want. You're not going to rev your metabolism up enough, especially after a fast when everything is so receptive to your vitamin and mineral uptake and everything, that you I looked outside and I lost my train of thought. That anyways, so carb cycling, or not carb cycling, because I still plan on not eating many carbs, but my calorie cycling. So on the days when I'm having eating 3 to 4 times a day, probably more like 3 times a day, I'm going to try and keep my calories lower. On the days where I intermittent fast and I'm eating only maybe twice a day, I'm going to eat a lot more calories. And I think I had, I don't even know, 12 or 1300 calories, 13 or 4, 1200 calories, I think, yesterday. Excuse me, in 2 meals. And today, this shake, which is absolutely delicious, has 400 and something calories in it. Now, I made sure it did. You don't have to make a shake that has that many calories in it. But for the sake of my trying to figure out my own body and what works best for me, that's what I'm doing. So I think that's just about it. Yeah, I think so. So if you're new to my channel, hey, and if you are returning to my channel, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. If you have had experience with fasting, I would love to hear about it. Let me know how it turned out for you below. And yeah, so for now, and say peace out, peeps. Oh no, I'm not done. I forgot to tell you guys, my first meal of the day after I started eating was a protein shake, and it had some coffee in it. I can honestly say that I started dumping. So it took me an hour to drink that drink because it just hit my stomach wrong. It was really heavy in my stomach. So after that hour, about 20 minutes after that hour was done, I was in the bathroom and I was falling asleep and my heart was pounding out of my chest. I did not reduce the amount of fat that I had originally said I was going to, and thought maybe that was it. But I also thought, I'm not a coffee drinker. So maybe it was the coffee. So the next shakes of the day, I had, I took the coffee out and just had the MCT oils, the coconut oils, and whatever else that fats that I'm putting into my shakes, heavy cream, stuff like that. So I did all of that for the rest of the day, and I didn't have any problems. So it was definitely the coffee. And yeah, I just wanted to add that to the video because I thought it was kind of important. Yeah, so anyways, again, peace out.